CAL FIRE reported on Friday that it has been unable to determine the cause of the glass fire that burned through Napa County wine country last year. CAL FIRE investigators were immediately dispatched to the glass fire and began working to determine the origins and cause of the fire, an agency press release said. What followed were months of very meticulous and thorough investigation, including following up on information provided by the public. But not enough evidence was available to conclusively determine a cause, the press release said. Dry vegetation and strong winds combined with low humidity and warm temperatures to cause extreme rates of fire spread, the press release said. Those factors contributed to the difficulty in determining a fire cause. The cause of the glass fire is undetermined pending any additional evidence or information, the press release. CAL FIRE spokesperson Lynn Tolmachoff by email said an investigation that does not determine a fire's cause isn't unusual. About 20% to 30% of wildfires fall into this category, she said. The CAL FIRE investigation report is 38 pages, not counting attachments. It states the glass fire apparently started in a canyon between two addresses on the 200 block of North Fork Crystal Springs Road. Investigators ruled out Pacific gas and electrical equipment as sparking the fire. During the approximate time of ignition of the glass fire, no reported outages were recorded for this area. Nearby homes reported no abnormalities with their electric services, the report said. I did not see any physical evidence or damage from the PG&E equipment which would have led me to believe they were responsible for the cause of the fire, an investigator wrote. But investigators couldn't rule out privately owned electrical equipment. At one location, work had performed post-fire that disturbed the scene substantially, along with wet weather conditions which effectively destroyed any remaining items of evidentiary value, the report said. One part of the report said videos and pictures of the fire allowed the lead investigator to rule out a property owned by Cakebread Vineyards as being where the fire started. A vineyard there has an electric fence. I am unable to determine the exact location of the origin or cause of the glass fire, the lead investigator wrote. The glass fire began in Napa County at 3:48 a.m. September 27, 2020. It burned 67,484 acres and destroyed more than 1,500 structures in Napa and Solano counties. CAL FIRE lists the glass fire as number 10 on its list of most destructive California wildfires. In Napa County, it destroyed Chateau Boswell Winery and Calistoga Ranch Resort, damaged Meadowood Resort, damaged a building at Castello di Amorosa Winery, and destroyed homes by the dozens in Deer Park, among causing other damage. Multiple news sources quickly reported the suspected ignition location as being along North Fork Crystal Springs Road in Napa County. This is a one-lane, dead-end rural road that passes through wooded hills, vineyards, an occasional winery and a scattering of driveways to homes. One television news station reported around October 1 that CAL FIRE investigators were looking at an electric fence. Other television reports suggested other possible ignition sources along the road. But more than 10 months of investigation failed to yield an answer as to what caused the glass fire. The Dixie Fire is creating a fire whirl in the Northern California town of Cooks Creek. Communities across 4 counties are impacted by what's now the largest single blaze in California's history. Nearly 490,000 acres burned, thousands of homes threatened, some 24 helicopters deployed and a blaze just 21% contained. Wildfires like these are just one factor that have scientists across the globe concerned. A brand new UN report warns it'll only get worse in the next few decades, and a big part of the blame is human behavior.